Alright, YouTube, this is part 2 of engine removal on SRT-8. I already started. I got that fuel line out already. I'm disconnecting some more wires. Got the wires out of the way right there on this side. Making sure I get all the wires off at the top, and then I'll work on the lower half right now. Still haven't got the hoses out. Working on these hoses right now, making sure I mark everything. That's one, and then on the harness it will have one. For instance, this says 3, and then on the harness it will say 3, so I know where everything goes. I can match everything back up. So far it's not seeming too bad. I haven't drained any of the oil or anything yet, but we'll get to that. So we got a little update video for you guys. Got the hose out. The whole reason why I think this failed is because of this guy here. So let me get that out real quick. As you can see, it's all nasty and dirty. Probably needed a coolant flush or something. Stuck in there. Look at that. Nasty. I think this is what happened to her. It's not leaking down there, so I got my drip pan. Working on getting all the wires out. Just have this one last wire to get, I think, and then I think the whole harness is off. But to get to that, I need to take the alternator off. To take the alternator off, I need to take the belt off. To take the belt off, to get enough room to get to this guy, I'm gonna just take off this fan right here. To get the fan off, I had to get the hose off, and yeah. So that's where we're at right now. So this is gonna be the end of part 2 of SRT-8 removal. Since the last time I checked in with you guys, got quite a bit done. Got the coolant tank out. Didn't have to take that out, but I want to clean under it. Power steering reservoir still there. Took off the power steering pump. Since I had no AC and I didn't have to dispose of the AC refrigerant properly, since there wasn't any there, I went ahead and just took that off, just off of there. Instead of unbolting 4 bolts, I figured 2 bolts will be faster, and one on the side, 3 bolts. So that's off. So I'll just pull that off with the motor, and once I get my reman motor, it'll be easier to put on that off the car. You guys seen me take that out already. The alternator has been pulled. The starter is also out of there. Got all the wiring tucked out of the way. Also, the radiator is out. That right there is just the AC condenser, and then the transmission cooler is in the front of it. All that we have left to do is to take off the header bolts, which I'm just gonna disconnect right before the cat, which I'll show you guys right now, and on both sides. And then we just have the bell housing bolts in the back, and the flywheel, flex plate, whatever you want to call it, bolts also mounted to the differential torque converter. There you go, that's the name of it, torque converter. Yeah, we did empty out the oil, and I don't know, well, yeah, you guys can see it pretty nicely in there, but there's some flakes all over it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to get this guy pulled out and thrown on a hoist to see what happened. But yeah, so almost done. I'd say at least 2 more days, and then we should be done with this. I'm gonna go down and show you guys what's left to do on the bottom. So now we're at the bottom of the car. This is the AC compressor right there. See, instead of taking out these 4 bolts, I just took off those 2 lines, and then this bolt here to make sure it's not connected to the engine at all. These are the 2 bolts that we're gonna have to take off for the engine mount. The engine mount is there, the exhaust header is there, so exhaust header, engine mount, and then this is 1 bolt there. This is your rack. Right around the rack, there's your other bolt. That's how I'm gonna take the engine out. I'm just gonna remove these 2 bolts there instead of the 4 up there connected. Instead of those 4, I'm gonna just take those 2 out, and I'm huffing and puffing because I'm fat. Let's see. Yeah, the oil is drained, coolant's drained. Obviously, radiator isn't in here. What else? Oh, these exhaust bolts right here. I'm gonna go get some WD-40 or PB Blaster, start soaking these tonight. Probably won't be able to work on the car for a couple more days. I work a lot the next couple days, so probably won't be able to do anything with it. Got a piece of a harness there right there. I gotta make sure that isn't gonna get in the way when I pull it. But also got those 2 right there. Focus. There you go. Got that one there, and then there's the one on the other side. And then that's where the starter went, right in this hole right there. After that, we just have to get these bolts off here, connected to the bell housing. Get this inspection plate off right here. Once I get that off, I'll be able to spin the engine and get those bolts out. So guys, this is gonna actually conclude video 2 of it. Once again, I do want to let you guys know that this is actually my first time actually even attempting to do this. Anything of this nature, you know, I did basic maintenance on cars, but I never did anything major. So for me to be able to do this is actually pretty cool. At least for mine, I'm pretty proud of myself so far on how far I've gotten. I did break a couple things on the way. I think I broke the fan, but I don't think the fan was working anyways. I think that's a part of why it overheated also. I did, what else did I do? I think that's it so far. Yeah, that's all I've broken so far, so that's actually pretty good for my first time, but of course we still got to yank it out. I'm not too sure where I'm going to start yanking it out at either, so that's going to be another challenge. I was maybe thinking about pulling this head here. Not that one, that one's too much of a puta to take out. But I was thinking of at least taking this one out since it's easier. And taking a look at the head and seeing what kind of condition it is, seeing what I'm going to get myself into. But after seeing those metal shavings, I'm not expecting much out of this motor. I'm pretty much almost ready to order the engine to come in already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, this is the end of part 2 of SRT-8 6.1 liter Hemi removal. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is my first time doing anything, so if I did things wrong or in the incorrect order, you know, I'm gonna learn from them and I'm gonna get it done next time. My buddy did the same exact thing to his 5.7 same year Charger, so after I pull this one, if it goes smooth, I'm actually gonna try to pull his out and we'll get him back and running on a new engine also. So hopefully this goes good and I'm able to get this done smoothly. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can continue watching this build, because I may be throwing in a little bit of treats in there since I'm pulling the engine anyways. Hint, hint. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. YNB out.